I just got back from vacation and I couldn't stream because the battery on my old controller died. I mean, I tried to connect it to the charger and it wouldn't, the charger, and it wouldn't like charge at all. So I had to go out. I tried to get it fixed, but eventually I had to go out and get me a new controller. Got me a new one. It's purple. I got a purple controller. Woo! Purple's one of my favorite colors. I mean, blue's my favorite color, but purple's a nice second place. I like purple. So, anyway, we're back with more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And basically what we're going to be doing is continuing all the world intel. I still got 3 more side quests to do. And intel. So we'll make our way through as much as we can. So, alright. I gotta figure out what I gotta do. I'm gonna try to do everything I can before I move out to, Alright, we'll fast travel this. We'll start this next side quest over here with the farmer. There's apparently a farmer that needs a request here.
It's important to make sure they've got plenty to eat. Need to be nice and plump so they fetch a high price.
Hey, Allie. See my nice shiny new purple controller? I got a nice purple controller. Like I said, my other controller, the one that I had, in fact, it's my 3rd controller. The first controller I got with the PS5, I kind of dropped it, and it started drifting real bad. So I went and got me another controller. That one lasted probably a year. And when I started charging the controller when I got it from my vacation, I put it on the charger, and it acted like it wanted to charge, but it wouldn't charge at all. The battery would just be like, and as soon as you take it off the charger, it died immediately. So I thought maybe the battery or something not working in it. So I went to, this morning, went to go get went to Walmart and went to the little place inside to get it fixed. Because I thought maybe it might be the battery or something. But the woman didn't know what I was talking about. So you know what? I just threw the old controller back in my car. And I went in there and just went to the back and bought me a controller. Blue's my favorite color. But they were out of the blue ones. So purple's like my 2nd favorite color. So I got purple. So. Anyway, we're just kind of chilling out here. I'm going to be doing a bunch of world intel. And just try to do as much as we can in the grassland area before we move on to the main story. So basically what we do is just as much of the world intel as we can. Fight the summon. Get the summon. Do all the side quests. Do everything we possibly can before we move on to through the main story. And then move on to the next area. But yeah, I'll show you this real quick because I don't know if you actually seen it before. Let me make sure I still have it. Yeah, I do. If you look there on the GameCube, there's the Legend of Zelda and Legend of Zelda Master Quest, Ocarina of Time. So I do have it on the GameCube. I got the Master Quest. So I think in preparation before of the remake, I might actually stream this. I'm not sure, but yeah, I have it right here. So. Took me a minute to find it. I got so many games over here. I got 2 bookshelf fulls of game back here in the back, and that's not including what I got in the living room. Hey, Leon. Yeah, I love Master Quest too. Yeah. So I got like I said, there's a bookshelf back here that has like a bunch of games. Like the top shelf row is like my Super Nintendo games and some of my N64 games. Second row is my N64 games, Sega Genesis games, PS1 games, Switch games. Then the bottom shelf is PS3, PS4, Dreamcast, Switch 2. Then the bottom there's some drawers, and you open it up, it has that holds my Wii and Wii U. Then I got another little shelf over here that has all my PS2 games, GameCube games, Wii games, Xbox 360. And in the living room, I have another bookshelf that has all my NES games, which is almost 2 shelves full. And I got my Jaguar and stuff like that in there. And then on my computer desk right here, I got my DS, 3DS, PSP, all my stuff right here, and Game Boy Advance. So, I mean, it's just everywhere. And like I said, my bedroom is also my recording room because my house is like really small. It's a 2-story house, but the bottom floor has the kitchen, the living room, a bathroom, and 1 bedroom, which is my bedroom. And my bedroom actually is my recording studio. So this is my bedroom and my recording studio, and where I do my streaming and recording and everything. Then upstairs. Hold on just 1 second. Hey, let me call you back later. I'm streaming right now, okay? Alright. My best friend. And then upstairs is another bedroom, which was my mom's room before she passed and everything. When she lived here, but I turned it into Eliza's room. It has like all of her stuff up there, and another bathroom and office area, which I'm going to turn into her little playroom. Well, we're working on Rebirth today. Basically, for this part, I still got much in the Grassland area, the first area. I still have a bunch of world intel to do, which is, finding all the proto relics and the enemy battles and climbing the towers, just basically all the world intel. So I'm going to try to complete all of that and finish the 3 side quests and fight the summon. Because each area's got a summon you can fight. If you can beat the summon, you get the materials you can use to summon. And then after that, basically just try to finish everything I can in the area before moving on to the main story. So basically, it's just me a bunch of little side quest stuff today. Like I said, my goal is to try to get as much as I can get done in each area before moving on. Alright, now I'm just trying to... Something's on sale. Ooh, Hunter's Manual. I'll take that. I'm just trying to think what to talk about. I'm sorry. I should take your advice and I should just write down some stuff that I want to talk about. But I say a lot of times I just do it on a fly. And then I just, I don't know what to talk about. I gotta work on that a little bit. I said, because I grew up, because I have a lisp. As y'all can probably hear, I have a lisp. I grew up taking speech therapy. I got bullied with it all my life. Luckily, as I've gotten older, it's not too bad, but I had an 8th grade teacher. I had a parent teacher. When we had an open house where the parents can meet the teachers, like myself. 8th grade history teacher pulled my parents to the side and said that, that he's going to have to talk in front of the class, do speeches and all kind of stuff. My parents were like, yeah. So he's like, well, he has a lisp and a speech impediment. My parents were like, yeah, he's been taking therapy for years. And it's better than what it was. Because back then I couldn't do my L's, my R's, and after you can hit sell, here I still have problems with my S's. That's just something I deal with in my whole life. So that's the reason why a lot of times I don't really talk as much, because I'm still self-conscious about it. But I got to the point, I'm 41 years old. I shouldn't give a fuck about what people say anymore. But sometimes I let it bother me, because every now and then on my videos and stuff like that, I still get like comments saying that, oh, you sound weird, blah, 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 all kind of stuff. I shouldn't let it get to me, but sometimes it does. But at this point in time, I shouldn't. But I do. Alright, where's the side quest at? There you are.
Hey, glad to see Shinra hasn't got you yet. Seeing as you're here, mind help me with something?
But I'm getting better with
By
it.
the way, owner of this farm.
And that's the reason why I wanted this. Okay, let me see what this side quest is real quick.
At least I assume a fiend's to blame. Think you could find and deal with it? Not much, save the bastard's smart as hell. Managed to evade every trap I've set. Even
Yeah, I just noticed the 41-year-old tag. Yeah, I'm 41. I'll be 42 in December. Me and Allie are both December babies.
The ecosystem here is
I am
special, worth protecting. Don't want Shinra messing it up.
Sagittarius.
Say so out loud. One day, some like-minded folks came around. They put me in touch with Broden and Avalanche.
I am.
The way that committee's able to connect people.
I can't remember exactly what Eliza Zodiac sign is. She just had her birthday this past Sunday, June 7th. She just turned 7. She Cancer? Gemini? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't really look into that stuff too much. Leon is 500 years old, so he doesn't.
I don't.
Come on, Leon cannot be older than us. Is he really? He may be. I don't know.
Something tells me he's not all bark. Hey,
There's no way he's older than
able
us.
to track the fiend's scent.
She's a Gemini? Okay. Yeah, June 7th. She's a Gemini.
Around the scene
Okay.
of the crime.
Alright, so I guess we gotta go find some fiends. I guess I gotta follow Red. Did you hear? Yes, Simna. Hi, Simna. Yes, old people around here. We got. I know there's 2 of us in our 40s.
The attack, so the scent isn't fresh.
I'm not sure how old you are.
Gone as well.
You're probably younger than me. I could be wrong. I don't know anybody's age in the
Chocobo could handle it?
chase.
Their sense of smell is indeed impressive, but this trail is still quite poor.
And then apparently Leon's 500 years old.
I won't stop you.
Ah, freaking hell! I gotta get my chocobo. When the question mark icon appears above your chocobo, it has detected scent that wants investigation. Alright, so now we just gotta follow the scent.
What?
Oh, you're gonna be joining the...
Well, I still have a thing.
And my friend Hunter, who you saw in the last stream, Alley, he's, well, comparatively, he's a baby. He just turned 37. And he doesn't let anybody forget it because 37, he cracks jokes about 37 all the time.
Led us this far after all.
Because of the movie Clerks. You'll be 40 in August. Okay, I'll be 42 in December. I joined the chase when I was like 30. I started in 2017. So yeah, I was right about 30 when I started. 33. I don't know. Let's see, 2017, that would put me at,
I can't help
yeah, like 32, 33.
it doesn't stray.
Holy Grail? Oh, you talk about Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Nah, I don't know about that one. I'll have to watch Holy Grail again. But I know about the one about Clerks. Because, like I said, he brings it up all the time. He can be kind of raunchy. And he's like, I turned 37. And he goes, in a row? Yeah, he's talking about the girl sucking 37 dicks in a row from that movie. Yes, that's... But yeah, I'm excited because on the Discord earlier today, sorry, my TV's up here, my monitor's here, so I'm just kind of... I have that as an alert. Oh, you're talking about the Clerks one? About the 37 in a row? You have that as an alert? Really? Oh, 37? There was also 37 reference from, there was a few years back.
No time to celebrate.
At least a decade ago. I can't remember, how long ago it was, but there was a, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. As a trans man, Bloodborne enjoyed posting the Holy Grail 37. I'll have to look at that after the stream. Oh, okay, cool. Didn't realize he was trans. That's really cool, though. As you can see on my tag, I'm good with all of that. You ain't gotta worry about me. I'm very friendly. Am I going the right way? Oh, it's this way. Oh, yeah, I know. I figured you did. I already figured you did, but, you know. Like I said, I didn't, you know, I just want to make people aware that I am. All kind of stuff, but I mean, I figured you did. You've known me for a long time. God, we've known each other for what, at least 8 years. I just wanted to be me. But well, yeah, so. But anyway. What was I talking about? I done forgot what I was talking about. God bless. Benefits of getting old. You start losing your mind. Oh, the Power Rangers parody. There was a Power Rangers parody called like the Super Secret Power Rangers thing. I don't know what it was about. I can't remember the exact name of it. But in the first episode of that parody, there was a 37 parody joke. Alpha was like, oh yeah, we gotta say all kind of stuff, and the Zordon just starts yelling like 37. I don't know what the heck it was all about, but it was a huge 37 joke. I didn't get it at the time, because at that time I never watched Clerks or anything like that, but after watching Clerks and basically all the Jay and Silent Bob movies, I kind of get it now. So, man, it's been feeling weird. I haven't been at work in over a month, and yet I'm still getting paid. That's the benefits of being a teacher sometimes. That's when I have to go to work for at least another month. Alright, so this is the enemy we have to fight for the farmer.
Take the lead.
Well, technically you don't have to be paid, There's two things. There's two ways you can go about it.
You ready?
At the beginning of the year, they ask you if you want to opt in or opt out. If you opt out, means you won't they won't divide your checks up. You'll get paid, but you just won't get paid for the summer. But if you opt in, you get your paychecks are a little bit less each paycheck, but they divide the checks into a full 12 months to ensure you get paid during the summer. And I didn't want to really work in the summer. I opted out last year and I had to work last summer. I worked at the summer camp, but I just really didn't feel like working this summer. I just wanted to, relax, travel, do all that stuff. So I opted in this year. So I've been enjoying my time.
Come on.
Ow! Hey! Oh God! No!
Be careful.
That did not turn out well.
Not looking good. Pushing it. Leave it to me.
This is turning bad.
This fight isn't so take over.
All set. Bring it. I can't. I won't. Can you fight? Take the lead.
We're backing down now.
Bingo.
Nice work.
This is
Come on.
Have your back.
Going in. Gonna make me do everything? Won't last long. Not looking good.
sorry. I'm trying to focus on this fight because this is definitely not turning out good.
You're out of luck. Won't last long. Let's do this. You're dead.
I managed though. God bless. That sucked. We got it though.
What?
It's my sense of smell. Since my imprisonment in the Shinra building.
Oh,
Hasn't been
man.
The same. Before, I wouldn't have had any trouble tracking that scent. Now, though.
But yeah, I like I said, they were posting on Discord today.
Gone an apprentice.
That on the Game On Expo Discord that July 1st they are releasing the VIP passes. And a couple of days after that, they're going to start announcing the guests. So hopefully, be somebody that I mean, I'm sure there is, but I'm hopefully whoever comes, I have like their game or whatever like that, so I can actually, possibly meet them and get their autographs. I don't mind going back to Phoenix. Phoenix was pretty cool when I went the last time. My first time ever been to Phoenix. And the Airbnb that we've already hey Mystic! Just doing some Final Fantasy VII stuff, completing side quests, taking care of world intel,
Got him, did you?
taking care of everything.
That bastard pay.
But yeah, the first time I went to Phoenix was in March. It was nice. And the Airbnb that we've already, I'm trying to think of the word.
You'll be singing a different tune when you see what I got for you.
We've already procured an Airbnb. And I looked at some of the pictures. They look really nice. It looks really nice. They said it's in like the heart of Phoenix.
Not feeling so hot.
And it's pretty close to the metro.
Mind checking on him?
Just came sprinting from the liquor store. Ah! New quests are available in the Grasslands. Another quest? Fuck. Okay, where do I need to go? What kind of liquor did you get? Even I don't drink, but I don't drink anymore. I used to. But ever since I found out that my girlfriend was pregnant with Eliza, I stopped. I don't drink anymore. It's not the fact that I have a problem with it. It's because I know alcoholism runs in my family. And I did not want to be a bad example for Eliza. So I just stopped. So I haven't drank any alcohol in about 7 years and 9 months. And like I said, it's not like I have a problem with it, because I don't. I just, I just want, I don't want to be a bad example for Eliza. That's it. How do we get around here? How do we get around here? Oh, Lord. Oh, man. I'm assuming we go... Okay, I think I got it. I think we go over here. So I got to fast travel here. I won't have my car till July, and it takes it's like a 12-minute walk. I went for a Smirnoff and got 2 of them and was running back when I discovered we were getting a storm. I have a strange amount of alcohol in my house considering no one in the house drinks. Her Volpel runs DoorDash, and sometimes people order alcohol and then cancel the order, and stores don't take returns on alcohol, so it just sits on place waiting for guests. Though I'm still freaking proud of you, that's amazing. Yeah. Like I said, I used to, like, especially when I was in college in my 20s and stuff like that, I used to be able to drink people under the table. And like I said, even when I met Jessica and we started dating and all kind of stuff, like we went to like clubs and bars to watch bands and all that kind of stuff. You'll see me getting like a Bud Light or drink a Fireball shot, something like that. But then we found out that she was pregnant. I just stopped. I haven't drank a drop of alcohol since. Like I said, it's because, like I said, alcoholism runs in my family. My granddad drank heavily, and none of my parents didn't, but there's a bunch of people in my family who do and did, and so that. So I just want to be a bad example, so I just stopped and didn't even want to deal with it anymore. So, and you know what? What's strange is I don't miss it. I don't miss it. But it's crazy. That's the crazy thing is I don't miss it. I mean, I am not judging y'all if you want to drink. It's just, like I said, I'm not judging anybody. I mean, y'all do you, y'all are adults. Y'all do whatever the fuck y'all want. I'm just saying, I just stopped because, because of Eliza. I don't want Eliza to ask questions. She's 7 years old. So I don't deal with it. So I don't even think I own a drop of alcohol in this house. I did, but it was sitting in my cabinet for so long that I chunked it. And the only reason why we had alcohol in the house, just because I'm 39 doesn't mean I'm an adult. Like I tell Allie and Mystic and them, I've told them this before. I may be 41, but I'm 41. I'm 41 trapped in a 15-year-old body. I can be immature at times. But that's not a bad thing, though. I mean, but the only reason we had alcohol in the house is my mom believes in the remedies, those like the old housewife remedies. Because I mean, like, so she died in February, but she was 78. You know, so she was a little bit more old school. She believed if you got sick, she had those remedies like hottie toddies. You know, a little bit of alcohol can clear you up, make you feel better. Just because I pay bills doesn't mean I'm in. I wish we could use our money for something else and don't have to pay bills. I think I get my car fixed. Because when my mom passed, I got my mom's car. Which was a nice car. It was a 2023 Honda Venue. State of the art, had the GPS and all kinds of stuff. And I called the bank to get it under my name. And they told me I had to get it refinanced under my name or pay a car off outright, which was like $19,000. Of course, I don't have that. And I tried like 4 or 5 different places. I could not get the car refinanced because apparently my credit sucks. So, unfortunately, I lost the car. And so I got the car that I'm driving now, and Allie knows about it. It's the car that's gotten hit twice. My car's gotten hit twice. The front end is completely fucked. My headlights were fucked. Everything's fucked on it. But slowly and surely, I've been getting the car back up to normal. I got, just in the past couple months, got new tires, oil change, got my backlights fixed. Apparently I had no backlights, brake lights, nothing. But I got those fixed. I ordered the headlights, and I'm going to take it up to the, when they come in, I'm going to take it up to the shop that's just right up my road a few miles. And they said they'll put it in for me. So hopefully within the next couple of days I have my headlights. And after that, it should be like brakes and a couple of odd and end things. And my car should at least be pretty passable at least. Because the 2 biggest things right now is my headlights and my brakes. But if I can get those taken care of, after that would be just like smaller stuff like working on getting Freon in my car for air conditioner, which I kind of need that because it's getting up to the 90s here, and then humidity makes it feel like over 100 degrees, and having no air conditioner in the car fucking sucks. But what can you do? But it runs. It gets me to the point that car values are such a scam. If an airbag goes on the car, even if everything's perfectly repaired by the original manufacturer, the car is now worthless, and these days airbags... Oh, no, you're not wrong. I don't know how it happened. So my car got hit twice. One time it was pouring down. I was heading off to work. I got off of work, and I was heading to my mom's house, and it was raining, but it wasn't raining real hard. And this big white SUV, huge vehicle, was right next to me. I have a little Honda Accord.
This road's seen better days.
Right next to me. Apparently, in the police report when I got, she fell asleep behind the wheel. She was off to school to pick up her grandkids. She fell asleep behind the wheel, and she started drifting up that way. I tried to stop on the brakes. I didn't stop fast enough. She clipped my car, and she went past my car, and she hit the ditch. And once she hit the ditch, she flipped like 3 or 4 times. And when I found it, luckily she was okay, but I don't know how it happened. And I kind of messed up the front end of my car. Then the second time was like a few months later. I was heading out of Walmart, and I was heading out. I was heading out. Apparently, I had a green light. She said the green light was going, and I headed out, and she went down, and we collided again. But they said it was my fault because of where I hit the car and everything like that. So I didn't get. And so I didn't have anything to get my car fixed.
Is it true the Republic used to run buses?
So I've been having to pay everything in my car out of pocket. But I mean, it is what it is. It's just been a slow process, but it's working slow. I'm slowly working on it. Had the situation where my car was bumped into at low speed on the side, and there was no damage, but the side airbags went off, and the insurance company said the car was totaled. because somehow the side airbag is worth more than the entire.
It's kind of fun.
It doesn't take that much to.
You do you.
I wouldn't imagine it takes that much to fix the airbags. Why the hell would they consider that totaled? That doesn't make any sense. That absolutely makes no sense. I want to imagine just fixing the. Where the hell am I? I'm trying to get to this tower over here, because then you have to claim the car, because then they get to claim. That's screwed. That's fucked up. Yeah, it really is. That is really fucked up. Doesn't make any sense. Of course, it only works if you accept that. I hope you didn't. I hope you did not accept that judgment.
Another Remnaway tower.
Because that doesn't make any sense. That makes absolutely no sense.
If this is what you want.
Yeah, we didn't, but then that car got flagged, so it was worth almost nothing because of that no damage. How does that make sense? But recently we rid ourselves of that cursed car, so it's all behind. I wish I can get rid of my car. This car is getting to be proven to be a lot more trouble than it's worth because it's gotten hit twice. I just can't afford, because my credit's so screwed up. I can't really get another car, really, without somebody co-signing for me. My dad says he doesn't want to co-sign for me because he's already co-signed on a bunch of stuff. So I'm just kind of up shit creek without a paddle right now. Might as well go over here and take care of this side quest. It's way out here. I mean, like I said, I'm getting the car fixed. Is this? I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get another car. The only thing I can think of is maybe I talk to my biological dad, because I recently met my biological dad in the past couple years. Maybe I talk to him, and maybe he can help me co-sign for a car or help me get a car. I hate doing that, but like I said, my credit is just screwed up. When I was in my 20s and stuff like that, my car runs. That is not a problem. It does get me to point A to point B. It just needs new brakes and it needs headlights. I can't really drive it at nighttime right now because I got to get new headlights. I've ordered my headlights. I just got to get them. Get them in. But the AC, not particularly. All it does is blow out hot air. But I think it just needs to get Freon pumped into it. So. But like I said, I can talk to my biological dad, maybe. I met him in the past couple of years, which was really cool, really good guy. But maybe I can talk to him and maybe he can help me. Because I said, when I was in my 20s and even my 30s and stuff like that, I went to the hospital, and I just never could afford the hospital bill, so I never paid them. So that really hurt my credit. And there's a bunch of stuff that hurt my credit to the point where my credit is shot.
Let's not poke the bear.
How do I get up there? But, I mean, like I said, the car gets me to point A to point B. I'll have to take a picture of the car and send it to you. Put it in there, but it's pretty much shot. But like I said, it gets me to point A to point B. It gets the job done. Just right now I can't drive at nighttime, and my brakes are not good. But if I can get those two things working, at least my car would be functional. And I said, because I recently got new tires. Well, I gotta get me another new tire because one of them's getting kind of threadbare a little bit like that. But oil changed, got my backlights working. So I'm slowly working on this. Just but I'm going, like I said, I'm going back to Game On Fest in January in Phoenix. And I'm actually going to be attending another convention here, I think it's in October, called South Alabama Comic Con. They announced some pretty cool guests there, like Troy Baker's going to be there. Rob Paulson. Jim Ross from wrestling. Mama from Mama's Family. I'm surprised she was still alive, but apparently she's going to be there. They've announced quite a few guests. But I mean, it is what it is. But I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. I need to go check on Eliza, make sure she's asleep. Give me about 5 minutes. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry. Rob Paulson of Planetscape, Torment, and Final Fantasy. Who was he in Final Fantasy X 2? Who was he in 10 2? He was Tobley? Really? That I didn't know. Oh yeah, sorry. I had to go. I had to use the restroom. I had to make sure Eliza was asleep and stuff like that. That's why it took me a little bit. And then I had my best friend called. I didn't intend to, but I had my best friend. Kind of made a. He said. He didn't make a bad decision per se, but we were talking a couple days ago, and I told him that we were just talking about the Switch and Switch 2. I was talking about the Nintendo Direct that came out a couple days ago, and I told him, I was like, you know, if you want a Switch 2, you better get it before September because there's gonna be a price increase. And he was because he didn't have a Switch 2 yet, and he was sitting there just kind of talking about. And he looked it up. He was like, yeah, it looks like it's made a price increase. He's like, don't make me go make a bad decision right now. I'm like, okay, I'm not telling you to do anything. I was just letting you know about the price increase. And we hung up the phone, and he calls me back about two hours later, and he's like, I did it. Like, I said, what the hell did you do? He went out and got a Switch 2. I was like, are you going to be okay? Because in September, his rent's going to increase and all that stuff. He was like, yeah, we'll be okay. I just use my credit card. I'll pay it back in increments and stuff like that. But yeah, he went out and got a Switch 2. And now he's enjoying every single second of it. And I got a Switch 2 also, so. But I used my bonus. I got a bonus at work. And I used some of my bonus to get my Switch 2. So I have a Switch 2 as well. I wonder why it's taking so long for my, I submitted a soundtrack about a month ago, and it hasn't even appeared on the submissions list yet. But I mean it's okay. But I've just been curious. I mean, I'm not going to rush it or anything. DK Bonanza. I've submitted DK Bonanza. I was debating between the DK Bonanza or Finding Paradise, because I was the one that submitted To the Moon. To the Moon was my third submission I submitted. To the Moon was the third game I submitted. So I was thinking about maybe doing the sequel, Finding Paradise, but I didn't. I decided to go ahead and do DK Bonanza because I really like the music in that game. Yeah, the music's absolutely phenomenal. So I went ahead and submitted that, and maybe later I'll submit Finding Paradise. And then later I'll probably do like Imitation Factory. I think that's what it's called, Imitation Factory, the third game. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing though, to be honest, the reason why I got a lot better very quickly is because I finally caved in and made a bunch of playlists of just songs and stuff, and on my way to work, anytime I'm in my car or cleaning the house or doing whatever, that's what I do. I just pop it in and just pound it into my head. Now listen to a lot of those songs so many times. I've got maybe 15, 20 playlists of shit that I've finally done, and it's I finally got. That's how I've gotten better a lot quicker. Because like I said, I just to the point where I just listen. That's all I listen to for like. Yeah, I don't have anybody to practice with. I just listen to it and just practice it over and over again. And I just put it. I just put a random playlist in the car and try to name the songs. But I eventually got a lot better at it. How do I get over here? So that's what I just did, and it works for me. And that's how I've just gotten a lot better. Am I perfect? No, I had a rough game today. But I mean, I'm not perfect, but I'm getting better. Today was rough. I don't know why it was so rough, but shit, I think I only scored like 10 points the entire day today. I did 10 points today, but like then the next time, like Saturday, I might do 28 to 30, which is what I'm averaging anywhere from 25 to 30 points now. So how the hell do I get up there? Oh.
Don't overdo it.
Go for it.
I do it. Come on. Yeah. Bring it.
I actually did meet somebody from the chase, though. It was years ago, but I actually met somebody.
Let's do this.
Because I didn't know until then that he only lived maybe 45 minutes away from me.
These kinds before.
Yeah, it was Akadar, the collector. Because I didn't realize he lived 45 minutes away from me, and that was when we were
I got
doing the anticipation cart. I met it with Ak
Your face says
because he
otherwise.
had the cart. Now we met up at a college campus, the college I went to,
Sort of reminds me of when we picked flowers for the leaf.
and he signed it, I signed it, and then I gave it back to him, and he mailed it off to the next person. But yeah, that's who I met. Like I said, I didn't realize he lived 45 minutes away from me. I don't need any blue.
Hey, that's a good find. Those
Hey,
symbolize
nobody
real
else lives
love.
close to me
Pretty
at all.
spot on for
I mean, I
all
know.
purposes, wouldn't you agree?
I don't need blue. I need some yellow.
So cute.
Guys, I think, don't most of y'all live like on the West
Perfect
Coast?
for a flower crown.
Or the ones that live in the United States. I think there's a couple that live on the East Coast, but the majority of y'all
We're
live
definitely gonna need more.
on the West Coast. Too far away from me.
Wow, these smell heavenly. Definitely the right choice if you want something fragrant.
Because I found out that a couple of them live around Portland, Oregon, because they went to that Final Fantasy concert
A few more couldn't hurt.
up there. They said that was pretty close to them. If I was able to go to the Final Fantasy, if I was able to go to that concert, I would be only able to go to one in Fort Worth, Texas, which is like a 12-hour drive from me. Sheridan and, yeah, Dr. Girlfriend live about 9 hours driving from me, and then Dodger, SDR, he lives about 8 hours away, and Schutz lives about 11 now. I'm 1,600 miles away from Phoenix.
Let's go give him a
The only reason why I know that is because I said I went to Game On Expo. And I had to fly from Mobile, Alabama to Dallas, Texas, and then from Dallas, Texas to Phoenix, and it was 1,600 about 1,600 miles. Ohio? Yeah, okay. Ohio, I mean, they may. I know a bunch of them live overseas, though, mainly Australia and, like, Europe. But, I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it'd be cool to have a meetup one day, something like that, but I just want to, logistically, that would be a nightmare. I don't know how that would ever happen. Work. There's a fiend here?
Dangerous fiends may be in the vicinity. Exercise caution. Rare grasslands monsters identified.
Okay. No weaknesses, including detrimental status effects on more pressure. Okay. Do I have detrimental status effects?
Keep it together.
Bio. Sweet used to live. Oh, Sweet's moved to Japan. I've always wanted to go to Japan. Never been there.
Leave it to me.
Currently gathering combat data on target.
Cool. Took care of that.
Complete all intel objectives.
I wouldn't mind going back down to Australia again. I've been to Australia
I see that you completed
3
that challenge
times.
with grace and panache.
Don't you know it's rude to interrupt?
Why? I didn't know such thing.
It's because one of my friends who I went to high school with went down there to become. She moved down there to do mission work and everything. And first couple times I helped her move. Because first time she moved to like close to Sydney and everything, I helped her move. And the second time was Newcastle, which is still close to Sydney. Then the third time she moved up to North Australia, a place called Darwin. But, so I helped her out with a bunch of that. But I wouldn't mind going back to Australia again just, just to vacation. But that would be, I don't know how hard that would be. Logistically, I mean, financially right now, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't be too, it wouldn't work right now. But, I mean,
Communications tower sighted.
it is what it is. All right, let's change my party up a little bit. Let's bring in there. I heard North Australia is the place to go if you want to buy some camel. Yeah, I've seen camel lasagna. I've actually seen it. Yeah, she currently lives in Darwin, which is about as far north of Australia you can go without hitting one of the territories. It's like the most northern city in North Carolina.
Don't overdo it.
Good night.
Ah. And like I told you at the beginning when you came in, like I said, I'm cool with everything too. Mainly also too, I tell everybody, because if they're not cool with it, they can fucking leave my stream. Because I ain't gonna change who I am, you know? Sorry, my mind wanders sometimes. Now when I start thinking about stuff, I'll go back to old things I say, but if they're not cool with it, they can fucking leave my stream. Sorry. I'll be an asshole. I'll be an asshole that way. Alright, let's see. I guess since we're here, we'll take care of this side quest. There's a maintenance thing over here. So what are some of the things that, okay, that's okay, thinking about that stuff, sometimes I have to remind myself how different the environment is. Yeah, it's very different over here. As you know, I live in Mississippi, it is extremely different. And that's another reason why, too, I always bring it up and let people know that, you know, I'm friendly with all that shit and all kind of stuff. Because it can get really weird and kind of tense a little bit in Mississippi. So, but I'm just saying though, I'm willing to sacrifice viewers. I'm willing to sacrifice viewers and tell them to fuck off, then allow bigotry in my streams. You know, so, and homophobia and shit like that. I don't do that shit. They can. I don't care if, like, I have 150 people watching my streams and, like, 80 of them leave. I don't want those kind of people on my streams. At all. They can leave. So. Now, I'm pretty sure it's a little bit more... I'm sure, though, it's a lot more lax than California. But Mississippi being like in the middle of the Bible Belt, you know, Bible thumpers, Christians, and all that kind of stuff, it can be rough over here. And I have a lot different beliefs than a lot of people who live in Mississippi. I mean, there's people out there, but it's a lot harder to find over here because shit. But that's enough about that. It's harder over here. But yeah, that's somewhere else. I've never been to California. I wouldn't mind going to California. I wouldn't know where to start. If I went to California, I wouldn't know where to start. California is so big and has so much shit. I wouldn't know where to start in California.
Cloud, that data has revealed an intriguing sight. The nest of the Quetzalcoatl, a
Oh,
rare
God.
bird native to these lands. So rare, in fact, that few have ever seen it. This is a prime research opportunity for us.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Quetz, if you're in here. Oh, yeah, I kept Quet. Oh, yeah. I was about to say, I thought Quetz was in the chat room. Yeah, Quetz is right here. I gotta go kill Quetz. I'll do that later, though, when I get to that point. Because he's way down here, I think. I don't know. I thought you were talking about quests within the chat room. I was going to say, I don't know if Quetz has ever been to the United States. I mean, I could be wrong.
It's the warehouse the mayor was talking about. Place looks fresh out of Merc.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Did someone say Merc?
I know you.
Hey, Kyrie.
Like the 5 chick who was shitting on Avalanche.
Is that Cloud? But I was sure this wasn't your turf.
Don't tell me. You're the merc the mayor hired?
Oh,
Curious.
I've never been to Vegas either. Up until recently, I've never been that far west. Phoenix is the furthest west I've ever been to now. But before that, I've been to like Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska. Now I've been a lot east. I've been to, no, Louisiana, I mean Alabama, of course, South Carolina. That's what, when I went on my trip, when I told you I was headed out of town, that's where I drove to. I went to South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Washington, D.C., Pennsylvania, stuff like that, but I've never been that far west. So I've never been to like Vegas or anything like that. Phoenix, like I said, went to Phoenix for the first time in March. That's the furthest west I've ever been. I've never been like California or Oregon, Washington, anything like that.
You, sir, have a deal. Okay, so these are the parts that I need. More would probably be better, but that number there is the bare minimum. So, any questions? You can probably find them in scrap heaps somewhere nearby. I mean, I know you can.
I'll find. Once I find Quetz, sorry, I have to kill the Quetz.
I thought you were coming with us.
No, I need to stay here and look for screws and bolts.
I mean, there's probably a few places I wouldn't mind going to for California. Of course, I wouldn't mind going to like Hollywood and to check out the Hollywood sign and Golden Gate Bridge. I wouldn't mind going to Bakersfield because that's where my favorite band's from. My favorite band's from Bakersfield.
Take the lead.
But,
Bring it home.
I'm coming.
but I said I know there's just so much stuff, and there's
For you. That's it.
so much different because you kill the Quetz and they say a prayer over the body. Thank you for nourishing us with VGM in our time of need. Yes, I will do that when we get to it. But, hold on. But, I mean, I'm just saying, I know, California, even parts of the state are different, like, the south part of it, San Diego, San Francisco, Los Angeles, nothing but cities and hustle and bustle. Then you go further north and there's more national parks and mountains and everything like that. I just wouldn't know where to start. But I would love to go to California. If I get to the Quetz today, I'm just going around finding everything that I can. And if I find the Quetz today, I will definitely do that. But I'm just kind of looking around, I'm kind of going around in a circle, so I mean, I'm just going around in a circle. So so after I take care of this side quest, I'll take care of this proto relic thing and just kind of make my way around. So I might make the quest today. Yeah. See, me, up until recently, up in Phoenix, when I went to Phoenix, what's crazy is I'm 41 years old and I've never seen a mountain in my life. But I'm not a true mountain. I mean, I've seen like Stone Mountain in Atlanta and like foothills of mountains, but I've never seen like a mountain until I went to Phoenix. So mountains would be cool, but also I live in Mississippi, right next to the coast, so I like water. So the beaches wouldn't be that bad.
Holy mother of scrap metal!
But I mean, maybe one day.
The pipe will be good as new. I bet we could even charge extra. Now then, follow me, would you? Let's not keep my money, I mean the pipe, waiting.
Slow down, Kyrie. Oh yeah, sure. Although you don't need to go all the way to California to get a mountain. Colorado. Yeah, true.
Grandma didn't send you out here to find me.
Well, like I said.
Because if she did, I'm not going back. I'm sick of her treating me like a little kid.
Yeah, that's true. I've never been to Colorado either. But I said though, it's just weird. I've never seen a mountain until March, like an actual mountain. And it is so different over there. This may sound weird too, but it is so. When I went over there, you know, I'm so used to, because my front yard and everyone around here has grass in their yards. When at the Airbnb I stayed at in Mississippi and over there, it was nothing but rocks. One person had like artificial grass in their house, at their yard, but it was nothing but rocks. I was just sitting there like, where the fuck's all the grass? I wasn't used to seeing nothing but rocks. It was just weird. It was weird. It may not be weird to you, but it was weird to me. Because I'm so used to seeing grass.
Well, here we are.
And you're sure that you
Not rocks and cactuses.
You shouldn't underestimate an Undercity girl. I can spin garbage into gold and flip it.
Hey, mushroom guys.
Stay back. Need a breather.
Yes, it's my turn. Want some more?
I met this guy, the voice of Barrett. Yeah, and that makes sense. I know water's probably a hot commodity sometimes there.
This one's for you. Watch out for high winds.
Brace yourself.
Damn, that was a tough bastard.
Rocco probably mutated him.
Look at Mr. Miller.
But yeah, I met John Bentley.
Okay, that ought to do it. Mission accomplished.
There's his autograph right there. When I went to Game On, he was one of the panel guests there.
Celebrate the birth of our
In fact, there was 6 voice actors from Final Fantasy VII Remake Rebirth there. Well, 7, but I took the picture with 6. Because the 7th one got added at the last possible minute, but there was professional pictures getting done. And I took pictures with Britt Barron.
Please don't.
A group of us with Britt Barron, Tifa, Brianna White, Aerith, Susie Young, Yuffie, John Bentley, Barrett, Cody Christian Cloud, and Tony Hoechlin as Sephiroth, of course. Found out in Revelation that Tyler Hoechlin's not going to be the voice of Sephiroth in Revelation.
You're the only merc in town. Guess this one's all yours.
Get back here!
Unfortunately. There was scheduling problems trying how to get a new voice actor.
All good. I won't give up. Not looking good. Run the run. I won't give up.
I mean, I like the voice actor that they got, but...
Oh, you are Sarah.
I'm coming. You'll feel better.
But it's just not the same.
Hope you don't mind if I fill you full of holes.
Also at Game On, I met, the Angry Video Game Nerd. He was there. Met, Doug Walker and Brad Jones, Nostalgia Critic and Cinema Snob.
Nothing.
Met, James Arnold Taylor, the voice of Tidus.
Forget her. Repairs are done. Let's go see Fritz.
Met, Tim Kitzrow, who was the voice of, NBA Jam, who did like the Boom Shakalaka. Was like that, and also the voice of Mutant Football League. And like I said, here soon they're going to be announcing guests for next year's Game On. Alright, so now we got that, we can start making our way around. Let's go down to this Proto Relic. I haven't done a Proto Relic yet. Did I transmutate anything? I know, I see. I just don't feel like sniffing around right now. Ugh. Don't tell me it's up on a mountain. How the hell do you expect me to get up there? How the hell do you expect me to get up there? Oh, right over here.
According to local legends, Titan possesses earth-shattering strength. He is capable of crushing whole mountains with his fist. Perhaps we have him to thank for the rolling hills and verdant plains that comprise this region of the planet.
But what are a couple things you saw at the all the events you saw this past weekend that you're excited about?
That was perfect. Thanks to your hard work, I've obtained invaluable divine intel.
You're welcome. I think since I got a new controller, let's see, system options. I'm not gonna do 3 micro. There. Well, like at Nintendo Direct or Game On, or the Xbox Go State of Play, Summer Game Fest. What are some of the stuff that you saw that you're excited about? For me, it's, of course, the Ocarina of Time remake, Kingdom Hearts 4, Final Fantasy Resonance, of course, Final Fantasy VII Revelation, Onimusha, the Tomb Raider, Xenoblade Genesis. Even though I need to play the first 3 first, but at least I'll have an opportunity because they're all coming to the Switch too. I have a Switch too. At least they're all coming there, so I'll at least be able to play some of them. I don't know. There wasn't a lot. Trying to remember that game. Carcass Clad looked neat. I have a hard time getting into trailer. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it. How to get down? Now, one thing I wish I found out more information about is the Lollipop Chainsaw sequel. They announced a sequel, then there's just been radio silence about it. Because I freaking love Lollipop Chainsaw. I'm really appreciating a lot of Suda51's work recently, even though I don't think that Suda51's going to have any involvement with the sequel to Lollipop Chainsaw, which is kind of disappointing, but I mean, I'm still going to check it out. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know if he's going to have any involvement with it, though.
Fiends roam this place.
Rare leprechaun variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. Observe experience.
Man, fine.
Tremendous force.
I haven't had a chance to check one out, but I've heard it was actually pretty good.
If that doesn't scare
Allow me.
I need to stagger them again because I need to see what the pressure options are so I can pressure them. I'm a toad!
further research behind the scenes. Science sustains its visit. So get in there and give it a good meal.
Here goes.
Have you played it yet? I keep hearing that Romeo is a Dead Man's pretty good.
Analyzing biological data. Someone
Won't last after you.
Its weapons elemental weakness will pressure it. Frontal attacks will be ineffective while it's holding a rock. Hitting with a powerful offensive ability before the rock is thrown will cause it to drop the rock and pressure it. Haven't played it yet, but I'm going to play it in my next spring game after the current one. Okay. Cool. Yeah. One that I tried recently that was pretty good. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I know the sound of the OSTs in the case. But I wish I could remember which one, what it was called.
It's on now. No excuse. Let's do this. Now you're ready for it. That's that.
What is the name of that game? Is it even a Suda51 game? I want to look that up because it's driving me crazy. The OST, what I remember. Hold on. Let it die. Let it die. That's what it was. I didn't play it personally, but I was watching somebody play it, so I don't unfortunately remember too much about it. But it was Let It Die. That one looks interesting. Oh yeah, that is Suda 51. Although it kind of flew off its own, they made a sort of sequel called Death First that he wasn't a part of. See, that's what I'm afraid of. They are coming out with a Lollipop Chainsaw sequel, which I don't think he's going to have any involvement with. So I'm kind of worried about that game because I freaking love Lollipop Chainsaw. I've played the original. I got the original for the Xbox 360, and I have the repop for PS5. But I'm kind of worried that it's not going to be.
They're nothing.
I guess I'm gonna have to trust Dragama Games. Well, they're the ones that are doing it. The one that did Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. I guess I'm gonna have to trust them, but Lollipop Chainsaw sequel is not gonna have any involvement. I mean, I haven't heard. I mean, Suda 51 might have involvement with it, but James Gunn's not at all. You know, he's too busy doing the DCEU. So he's definitely not going to be involved with it. And I know you like Killer 7. I've seen y'all stream that a couple of times. And of course, No More Heroes. There's a game, but it's very weird. You got to be prepared for very weird. Yeah, I've seen you stream, but I really haven't had a good look at it. Because every time you're streaming, I think you're trying to speed run it. So I don't really get to take a look at it as much as I want to. Well, I guess that's everything over here, so... Alright, Quetz. I guess it's your turn. If I can even get up there. Yeah, I want to be able to watch somebody or check it out, you know, where somebody's, I mean, I don't mind speed runs, but I want to be able to appreciate the game a little bit too, so I might get it for myself. I don't, it shouldn't be that much in price. And it's for GameCube, right? GameCube and Steam. Okay. Steam version. Steam version's best. Okay, I'll have to check. I'll check out the Steam version then, I guess. I don't know if I can get to the quests right now because hello, Slayer Titus. Okay. Are you Titus bandwagon or Titus bandwagon? I gotta know. Hope stream is going well. I'll be lurking, man. Oh yeah, that's fine. Oh, you're Titus. See, when I was younger, when the game first came out, I pronounced it as Titus. But then I heard the pronunciation in Kingdom Hearts and Dissidia, and found out, that the game's based off of Tita, which is son in Japanese. So I switched to Titus. But I mean, I get it both ways. I know Titus is more of the Americanized version of it, and I get it. I wholeheartedly get it. But I know, like I said, I have switched over to more of the. Come on, Quets. It's time to kill the Quets.
Arrived in the lair of the majestic Quetzalcoatl. Make certain you're prepared before attempting to challenge it.
I'm probably not prepared. I probably need to get some Phoenix Downs and shit. I'll come back to you. Let me go back to town and complete some of these side quests and go buy some Phoenix Downs and shit because playing some FF2 in the background. Are you still on chapter 1? Because I remember when I went there the last time, you were still in chapter 1. I don't know how I managed to 100% 10-2. That was a pain in the ass, even with the strategy guide. And it took me forever to 100% it just because of the Vio Infinito. Always wondered about the Aerith switch. I remember back when the game came out on PS1 that some people called her Aerith despite the localization, but I never heard any of the Japanese creators talk about the... Yeah, well, what I've gathered is that it was a translation error. Because in Japanese, it's Erisu. And all that kind of stuff. What I've gathered, it was a translation error. But I don't know for sure. That's just based on what I heard. Because I said, I think in Japanese it's like Erisu or something like that.
I heard everything from the Merc herself. She told me how you helped with the pipeline repairs. And sure enough, thanks to you, the Mako is flowing again. We're in your debt.
Where's your Merc now?
I'm not sure. She left just as soon as I paid. For another job, perhaps. Guess that's what fame buys you. Plenty of work, but never enough time in between.
Because what I gathered is there's not,
Before you run off, she set this aside for you. Insisted that
TH sound really in Japanese. So it just kind of got translated in a... Well, in Japanese, they don't have a TH... Yeah. And so they often use S in place of TH to, like how they say Sanku instead of thank you, yeah. It makes sense that it could be Eris. I just don't know who said it was Eris. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. If I could answer that question, I would let you know, but I really don't know.
Breaking news at this hour. Avalanche.
Again? Well, you're always welcome.
We heard that you've been feeling under the weather lately.
Word gets around fast. Didn't expect you to worry about me. But since you're here, can I ask you a favor? A friend of mine wanted me to help her fix one of the old Republic windmills, but I'm in no condition to do that. Do you think?
Sure.
You could instead?
I think we should help. If not for him, we'd probably be back in Hojo's lab.
You know, headaches and dizziness. Probably my misspent youth. Paying the price for it now. Hindsight's 20/20.
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm sitting here trying to think about it, but I haven't heard no interviews or nothing like that. Like you, I'm at a loss. I really don't know. But I guess since it's in these games, in these new games, it must be canon. Although this game seems to deal in some degree with alternate timelines. Yes, it does. It seems so it could be that they're doing a funny thing and leaving her to be Eris in the original and Eris in these games, and both are real. Yeah. Freaking alternate reality. People are claiming this is a freaking sequel to original Final Fantasy VII. Because Eris and Sephiroth already know events that's going to happen. And apparently Sephiroth's goal is to try to stop what happened in the original Final Fantasy VII.
I'll spare you the grisly details.
But I don't know.
Just say they stole my life from me. My family. My home. Is that?
I don't believe it's a sequel, but I mean, I just think it's more involved around multiverse, alternate dimensions. Which would make sense because Zack's in this game. In this game, Zack. And this, oh yeah, I guess they're older in this one. Yeah, I guess Cloud is old enough to drink.
Forget what those bastards took.
Living in hate can poison a man.
Yeah, because if you remember, Zack survives. In this reality, Zack survives Crisis Core, and he makes it to Midgar with Cloud.
Out on the cliffside. Look for the
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
During which time it was placed under a temporary lockdown.
I need to get some items.
Since been lifted as of this report, the suspects remain at large, though public security is confident they will be apprehended.
Item shop. I guess he could be dreaming, technically.
I'm gonna be a soldier and fight bad guys.
Midgar is gonna be locked down for a while.
Oh, I hate when he talks like that.
It makes sense, just like everything else in this god-forsaken game.
Get out. You make those?
Oh, back for more? See you around.
This is all just Sephiroth trying to trap him in a mind prison Matrix solution situation that is convincing enough that they don't escape. The entire remake trilogy is taking place in a few minutes before the final battle. that's one way of looking at it. That's actually a pretty damn good.
I finally got my hands
Huh.
on a new tissue of Mysteria. Pretty cool, isn't it? It's got pics of Republic
Huh.
and
That's actually a pretty damn good.
all these sales. Hello, and welcome to my humble shop.
There. Hope it's not true, but I can see. I guess we will. I guess too. We'll get more.
Thanks. Hope to see you again
Um,
soon.
Explanations
Whatever you need.
in Revelation. So I'm trying to think of the name. I have a brain fart. Sometimes my mind gets messed up. Like I told SDR one time. When I was in community college, when I was like 17, so this was like 2002. I might have been 18. So in 2002, 2003, me and a buddy of mine were heading home from the community college to come home for the weekend. We didn't have we had a football game on Thursday. I was in a band, but so we didn't really have anything planned for that weekend. So we decided to go home. We had one of those huge 4 Bronco trucks, and we were heading home, and I told him about a shortcut. So I told him about a shortcut, and I decided we were going to take the shortcut instead of having to go all the way down and take the interstate. There was a shortcut that goes through and it leads us right to our hometown. But the problem is it's a dirt road. So we decided to take the shortcut, and we were headed home, and he went around this curve too fast. He started fishtailing, and he overcompensated trying to get in control, and the truck wound up flipping, and we hit a tree, and it wound up knocking me out, and I had a grade 4 concussion, which is like one of the worst concussions you can get, and all kind of stuff. Ever since then, it's just kind of messed my memory up a little bit. So if you hear me sitting there trying to think what to say, or like, I just forget something and stuff like that, that's what it is. It's just my memory that's, playing tricks on me. It's not like it's like, and that's I don't intend to. Just sometimes I just forget stuff. It comes back. Sometimes, most of the time, it comes back. But if I'm just sitting there just trying to think what to say, that's what it is, because my memory sometimes just gets out of whack. I've been okay recently, but every now and then I just forget shit, and it's just because of this concussion. I had to go see a neurologist, all kinds of stuff, and that's why I get frequent headaches too. I get frequent migraines and everything, because that caused me to have a pinched nerve in my head. And there's nothing they can do to really take care of it unless there's a really risky surgery that can that can be involved with it, or I just deal with it for the rest of my life. And I just deal with it because I don't want to deal with a risky surgery that could really mess me up, cutting my head open and stuff like that, and try to fix this nerve. So I just deal with it. I get frequent. I get really. They're not as frequent as they used to be, but when I get a migraine, I get a fucking migraine to the point where it incapacitates me sometimes, and no amount of medicine will help. But I've learned to deal with it. I've had it since I was like 18, so I've had it over 20 years. And like I said, over the years, my memory's still foggy sometimes, but it's better than what it was. but the migraines were a lot less frequent. So. Anyway, here we go. Whacks! Here we go!
If it's a fight you want,
Inflicting enough damage by exploiting its elemental weakness, ice, will pressure it each time it moves between the air and ground. It will unleash power. Alright, so its weakness is ice. Okay.
Deal with that.
I'm coming. This one's for you. It's your turn.
Hang back. Freeze.
Pressure! Yeah, I'm about to heal.
You can do it.
Chill. Let's finish this.
We got it. We're getting it. Slowly but surely.
This one's for you.
Take him down.
Why don't you lead the way?
Time to get serious. You're as good as dead. Don't overdo it. Bring it home. I got this.
Chocobo Moogle!
You're up.
That is still a creepy ass looking Moogle!
All good.
This would be a final quest of Nation, yeah. So I'm trying to focus on the fight a little bit. I shut up!
Deal with that.
Here goes. Okay.
Really?
Take it from here.
I'll take care of the rest. We still got a job to do. Give it all you got.
Probably heal up. Sorry, but
There we go. I think the Moogles in the remake trilogy are meant to I guess. I still don't like the look of them.
I'll pay you back.
This dude.
Come on. There we go. Now we should be good. Ow! What?
Bundle up. Now. Bundle up. Let's switch it up.
I got it.
Alfred, you can do it.
Take it over. You're mine. Going all out.
Hold on. Thank you for nourishing us with VGM in our time of need. And then you disappear.
Confirmed.
Oh, I was trying to say.
Amazing work as always.
I was trying to
Heroic victory
find what you
over
said.
that was a feast for the eyes.
I suppose it falls to me to make my presence more tolerable.
How do you? Volume levels decreasing. Wait.
Now then, allow me to congratulate you on your victory over that beast. And thank you for the valuable biological data.
You're welcome.
Likewise able to obtain something of great import. The beast's talent. I suspect that it can be used in the creation of something astounding.
We're getting close to the intel. I'm not gonna be on too much longer. It's 10:35 here, but I mean it is what it is. All right, where am I at for my next intel? Will be way down here. Okay. Okay. First things first, let's heal up. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom again. What happens when we get a little bit older? And like I said, 5-minute break. I'll be back. And then we'll do more intel, but I'm not gonna be on too much longer, but if I can get a few more intel done, my goal was at least try to get the intel done and all the side quests done before moving on to the next area. But I mean, that's probably not going to happen this stream. But we'll see what happens. But I'll be back. I'm back. Ooh. Alright. Alright, so where was I going to? I was going down here, that's right. If I can even get over there. Can I get over there from here? How do I get over there? That's the question. That's the million-dollar question. How the hell do I get over here? Maybe up here? How did you get up here, Chocobo? Oh. I see. Okay. I think I got it. We'll have to go through the swampy area. Got it. Okay.
So, we sure this is safe? Her pockets of the bar are damn near bottomless. Plus, there's that giant man-eating serpent.
We're not going down that far yet.
Bill assured us the chocobos could handle it.
Have some faith in our feathered friends.
The people of the Grasslands once believed that earthquakes would occur if they angered Titan. Kong's present-day harvest festival most likely originated as a ritual offering of props meant to appease him.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep thinking today's Friday. Even though we had a chase earlier today, I keep thinking today's Friday. I'm like, oh god, we got another chase tomorrow. But it's only Thursday. What the fuck? Not being at work for a month, you lose track of time sometimes. Circle, Circle, circle. Alright, got it. That was easy enough. But yeah, my goal now is to get as many Suda 51 games I can manage to get.
That concludes our analysis of the Grasslands Summit crystals. Thank you.
I'll take care of.
Become an even more formidable ally. Congratulations.
I'll take care of.
Though you have yet to obtain the requisite materia, as I recall, you'll first need to confront the Divine via the combat simulator.
Yeah, I fucking know. You don't have to remind me. Not let it die. Killer is. If you enjoy Lollipop, you might enjoy. Killer is Dead. I've heard Killer is Dead's pretty good. Yeah. Now, I've heard that most of the No More Heroes games is pretty good. There's one of them that's kind of subpar. I don't know which one it was though. How do I get that down? It's over here. You'd probably be good at playing all 4 Noble Heroes game. Oh, that's when I heard that. What I don't know, that wasn't like a little subpar was Travis Strikes Again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can probably do No More Heroes. I'm getting a lot better with action games and stuff, so. Okay. I'll have to see if my best friend will do it. My best friend's been in a few of my videos before. He doesn't really like to be recorded and stuff. But maybe I can convince him, just to co-op that with me if and when I get it. He'd be the only person I know, really. How do we get up there? Oh, okay, like this. Okay, there you are. Do you know if he's working on anything else? I know his last game is Romeo Must Die, whatever it was. I know that just came out recently, so I don't know if he's working on anything else right now. Romeo's a dead man, yeah. Okay. Why was I thinking Romeo must die?
Upon analyzing the data from the life spring, I was able to locate a new transmuter chip. It's among the refuse left over from the pipeline's construction. Though a touch far from your current location, it's a rather short chocobo ride.
I don't know what he's doing right now. I know the idea of a Flower, Sun, and Rain remake has been floating around for a while, but I don't even know if... I don't know. Romeo Must Die as a Jet Li movie. I know there was something called Romeo Must Die. Give me a little credit here. Anything good for... I'm glad you know about my... I'm glad you know about my ramblings. Alright, so now I need to get up here. Yeah, deliver the flowers. I got it. Leave me alone. I'll get to that eventually. But yeah, if you try out Killer 7, you'll definitely find out it's not like a normal... That's fine with me. I like weird games. I mean, I got some really weird games like Oculus Trip, Catherine. So, I'm a weird game. It has what I think are the best described as driving control. Okay, now I'm willing to try it. Like I said, I like weird games, things like that. Like I said, I have, like I said, Oculus Trip, Oculus Beat. Catherine. I don't know. So, I'm willing to try it. Pressure both fire and ice imbued enemies, stagger an enemy, defeat all enemies within the time limit.
Commencing guidance protocol. The ever-vigilant territory, it can and will track it down.
Calling my...
do it because I didn't stagger one.
Well, you're always welcome to make another attempt.
I'm gonna have to make another attempt because I didn't fucking stagger it.
Bravo! That was an extraordinary display. The data you collected will prove invaluable. In fact, we already used it to produce a new combat trial. Check it out.
What? I see that Mai has already covered everything, which means I have nothing to add at this time.
So I'm assuming, because you talk about it a lot and stuff like that, I'm assuming that Killer 7 is one of your favorite games.
Rare move variant identified.
We won't hold back.
Once you've trespassed on his territory, it will try.
Calling ice. That's it. I got your number.
Stagger already. Thank you.
Let's do this. Need a light?
Yeah, although people tend to like it for different reasons, so I feel like it can sometimes be hard to chat with them. I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot. If I mean, who knows? I may fucking like it. Chances are I probably will, because I've known you for a long time, and I trust you with your game decisions. So, I mean, I'm willing to try it. I just gotta find. I don't really have Steam. I've never really owned it, but But like I said, I'll if push comes to shove, I'll get Steam, or if I can find the GameCube version for cheap because I have a GameCube, I'll get it like that. Get it off of Amazon or something like that. I'll take a look, or I'll go up to the retro video game store. There's a retro video game store in the next. Well, it's in the next county, but the next town over. It's about a 20-minute drive from here. I can go check the retro game store. Maybe they have it there. Doesn't hurt to check. So, I'll definitely check it out. There's also a PS2 version, but you should avoid. Okay. Okay. So no PS2 version. Okay. Where's the other treasure chest? Kind of reminds me of avoiding the PS2 version of actually one of my favorite RPGs, Grandia 2. The Dreamcast version is vastly superior to the PS2 version. Because the PS2 version, the loading times are absolutely horrendous. The Dreamcast version is just superior in every way. Oh yeah, I played that recently because Game Club. Oh yeah, I freaking love Grandia 2. It's probably one of my top 3 favorite RPGs. Grandia 1 was okay. Grandia 2 was amazing. Grandia 3 was just okay. I'm running out. Oh, I was gonna say I'm running out of. I might as well go ahead and do that. I'm running out of intel. Go ahead and take care of this right here, then I guess. But we'll figure it out. Like I said, when I end my stream, I'll look on Amazon real quick and see if there's. I'll just look on Amazon, maybe see if there's anything interesting. I don't know. I'll take a look. And like I said, then I'll go check at my local retro video game store.
That's that.
I don't know what sort of computer you have, but Steam seems pretty easy to set up. Just a storefront. You need a. I mean, I've had Steam before. I barely use it. I have a laptop, and it's like a 6-year-old laptop. That thing's old as shit. It still gets the job done, though, as you can see. It gets the job done. How the hell do we get in here? I'm trying to remember. Oh.
Yep, this here's something that we'll appreciate.
Killer 7 on Steam came out in 2018, so a 6-year-old laptop would probably play it. I mean, as you can see, like I said though, yeah, I know I need to upgrade my laptop. Well, like I said, it gets the job done. As you can see, it streams a PS5 game just fine.
What the hell are you people doing here? Oh, hell no! Don't you dare act like you've forgotten Beck's badasses! Yeah, you waltzed into our home and beat us to shit! We hadn't even done nothing! You big jerks! for the destruction of our charitable organization.
Oh, are we?
News to me.
Wouldn't you like to know? I mean, I would too, and it looks like crap, but it's definitely pulsing with a ridiculous amount of power. Once we flip it, we'll be swimming in lakes of gil.
We gotta beat these guys' asses.
Midgar isn't big enough for us. We're taking our operations worldwide. We've gone legit. We're a business now.
They're a special kind of stupid.
If Shinra can take over the world with Mako, then all we gotta do is find our own treasures, and then we'll be on top.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Time to beat these fuckers' asses.
Hold on. Now you're after our treasure? Well, sucks to be you. We found it.
Yeah, we're the only ones who can appreciate it.
Hand it over. Now.
Ah, you really think that's enough to intimidate the likes of... No, please, that's all yours. Don't hurt us again. We're freaking out. Now listen here, numbnuts. I got a foolproof plan. I call it... Use a decoy. Yeah. Decoy means
So, who's the decoy?
all of you. Wait, gentlemen, it has been an honor. If you survive, meet back in the hideout. Damn it! Decoy's attack!
Ow!
I'm good. Gotcha. It's on now. Gotta be careful. Take it from here.
You're up.
I'll show you what I can do. You got this. Go on.
Sorry.
Alright, Bert, you're left. There you go.
Bandits beat us to it.
Okay. Only got 4 more pieces of intel left. Where's that chip at? Oh, right there. Okay. Alright, time to switch y'all out a little bit because y'all have had fun for a little bit. Let's switch y'all out. How the hell do we get down? Oh, over here. There's one of them. There's another one. And it's over there. All right, there we go. Cool. All right, but I think I'm going to end it here. I gotta get ready for bed. It's 11:15. I gotta get up early in the morning. So we're just going to end it here. Next time we'll finish up those last 3 intels. It's probably about around the Proto Relic. Then go take on Titan. And make sure I have all of the... I advise them to finish up all the side quests. Make sure we have everything done. And then we will head off to the main story and get ready to head off to the next area. So I'm just going to end it here. And all right, y'all have a good day. Thank everybody for coming. I'll see y'all next time. And like I said, next time we'll get this last bit of intel done. Make sure all the side quests are done. Take on Titan, and then we'll go into the main story and finish up chapter 2. So have a good night.